Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Tony here with Random Likes. Today I'm out here in my shop and I am going to show you my Bauer 20 volt variable speed grease gun. Been greasing my tractor by hand and anything else for a long time. Today that ends. Today I finally going to get something with a little power behind it. So I'm excited to try it out, excited to show you guys, and I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you after I get this unboxed. And stay tuned because I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the other Bauer tools as well. So what comes in the box? Well, you get the grease gun right here. You get some directions. And if you're using it for a long period of time, you can use this for support. Hold it around you. First thing I noticed is it's got a really long nozzle on it, which is great. It has a little rubber cap. I'm definitely going to be keeping that because that is nice. If you've ever been out and greasing stuff, you know how greasy this stuff can get, right? Because it is grease. What it does not come with is a battery. So you'll have to purchase the battery separately. I did get the deal when they were running a battery and the grease gun by itself, and you'll need a charger. So if it doesn't come with it when you buy it, like as a package deal, then you will need to buy a battery. Now, I did get the 5 amp hour. The Harbor Freight batteries for Bauer come in, I believe now, at the time of this video, they come in a 1 amp hour, 3 amp hour, 5 amp hour, and now they've come out with a new 8 amp hour. So I got the 5 amp hour because that was the deal at the time. So you will need to, excuse me, so you'll need to get that. And this comes in a box like this with the battery and the charger. I do believe you can buy the batteries separately if you already have a charger. Now, the reason I bought a Bauer, first of all, price, right? It's hard to beat a Harbor Freight tool, especially when they're running really good sales. If you're not signed up for the ITC club, that helped me on this one. The reason I also bought it was because I wanted to buy some other things that are really, as little as I use them, kind of expensive. You know, if I were to buy a DeWalt to match my DeWalt stuff, like this fan was $20, and I bought this little light. It was like $9.99. So it's, you know, it can run off the 12 volt. I'm sorry, the 20 volt. So it's a nice bright light. And I bought some other stuff too, and I intend on buying some more Bauer stuff. But I really like the Bauer stuff. I've been using them for a while on other things, and they seem to hold up well. Typically, I'll buy them when it's something I'm not going to use all the time. I grease my tractor about once a month, maybe grease my trailer once a month, and that's really all I'm going to use it for. Now, one other thing I picked up that they do not sell at Harbor Freight, at least as far as I know, is I bought a different fitting. So I'm going to try this new fitting out. It's got a squeeze on it like this, and then so it kind of locks on to the grease zerk. I'm going to replace this end with this, and once I get the grease in it started, I don't want to mess with anything until I get some grease coming out of it. So next is we're going to load the grease gun, and my understanding is it's pretty typical, so we're going to go ahead and try that. Today I'm using some Amsoil all-purpose grease. I'm a big fan of Amsoil. We've been using it in my family for a long time, since like the 70s. So that's what I'm using. Amsoil synthetic multi-purpose grease. If you ever use this stuff, it's really good quality. I recommend it. But you can use any grease that you want, just a standard size tube. One thing that I noticed about this, it's really heavy. Feels like it's built pretty tough. The grip's really nice. But also, if you are, you know, if you're not used to carrying around heavy objects like this, you want something a little lighter, more compact. This may not be the right fit for you. So according to the directions, just screw this off on the end. sorry, pull that up first. Is what I always do. It's got some grease in there. I wonder if this was a return or they just put some in there to get it started. So pop the lid off your grease gun here. Stick it in there like so. Most of them have this pull tab. See how that grease right there. Should get some gloves on, I can tell you that much. Oh. See how that fits in there. It's a little snug. I will say that's the first thing. There we go. All right, as you can see, that was a little bit of a struggle to get that in there for the first time. So just had to get the rubber piece that's inside of here down past the tube. And then you can just take that off, just like any other grease gun, and do that. Now that we have it loaded, we can put our battery in, and we're gonna start pumping. Now on this, there is a, I'll take the end off here. On this, there is a pressure release valve here, so we're just gonna go slow. All right, so now you can see, you want to see the speed it kind of comes out at. Ooh. All right, so get all the air out of the line, making a mess. So now, got it all set up. We're gonna clean up our mess here. I'm gonna pull my tractor in this garage here, and we're gonna give it a try with the tractor. And I'm also gonna replace this end. So I'll get a, looks like about a 1/2 inch. We'll get a 1/2 inch and replace that. So see you in a minute. All right, maiden voyage. So here's that fitting I replaced. Went right on there, no problems. I usually start on the underside of my tractor. In order to put this fitting on, squeeze the two. Now it locks in. Now it's really almost truly hands-free, so let's try it. There it comes. And take it back off, you just pull like that. I will post the link in the description for that. That's so much easier than trying to pump the gun, hold this on, it always wants to fall off. Wow. Worth it. Worth it. Well, I'm going to go set this down. So overall, the length of the hose is really nice. A nice place to put it here. Didn't realize it. Let me turn on, it's got a little flashlight right there. And yeah, so that's really nice. It's a little bulky. Takes a little bit getting the tube in. But yeah, what a time saver. I'm really happy I bought it. And if you're looking for something to save time, like greasing tractors, skid steers, trailers, whatever it is, I think it would work well for you. And I think I would buy it. I would recommend buying it just because of the price. And I've read a lot of reviews on these online. They get really good reviews. Very durable, and said price point is right. So Harbor Freight, you did it again with this nice Bauer 20-volt grease gun. Thanks everybody for watching today. I hope this gave you a little insight if you're thinking about buying one. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. More than happy to answer them as soon as I see them. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.